You know, we talk about brother acts in hockey, especially the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. Now, this is a unique situation because everyone knows who Don Cherry is, the award-winning coach, the host, the author, the podcaster, the controversial figure. We're not talking about Don Cherry today, but you know, his brother Dick Cherry deserves all the respect in the world because not only was he an educator, he made one of the most dramatic comebacks in pro hockey history that I think deserves a documentary in itself, because what he did to give up his chosen field to go back into hockey and to help a young Philadelphia Flyer team in the late 60s, early 70s deserves all the respect in the world. Now, Dick Cherry, born Richard John Cherry in Kingston, Ontario, March 28, 1937, was a very sturdy defenseman. He eventually found his first NHL legs with the Boston Bruins, which of course was Cherry's team as well. He skated with the Barrie Flyers over 2 seasons, put up some dynamite numbers, 95 points combined in 100 regular season games, and had a 6-game kind of cup of coffee with Boston 57. He eventually ended up with the Quebec Aces for the 58 season, and also the Springfield Indians, put up some decent numbers, 18 points in 59 games. Then he played 3 successful years with the Providence Reds of the AHL, with 11, 18, and 22 points over 3 seasons. Now, his hometown, Kingston Frontenacs, called Nex, he played with them in the EPHL in 1962 and 63, put up 95 points in a regular season, 39 goals in 96 games. Now here it gets interesting. He retired from pro hockey, or minor pro hockey, in 1963 to teach high school in Kingston. Now at the time, if I'm not mistaken, he had just turned, 26. So he's a 26-year-old leaving pro hockey, former NHLer, to teach the young minds in the Kingston area. Now, by the time 66 rolled around, he found himself with the OHA senior team, the Kingston Aces, where he had 47 points in 25 regular season games, including 20 goals and 21 points in the playoffs. Then he was on the CPHL champion Oklahoma City Blazers in 67, a Boston affiliate, where he put up 33 points in the regular season, 69 games, 8 goals, very offensive defenseman again, 5 points in the playoffs. Eventually made his way all the way back to the NHL for the Flyers. In 68-69, which was the second year for the Flyers after expansion, 9 goals in 71 games and 15 points with 1 goal in 4 playoff games. Now in 1970, he found himself again with the Flyers, put up some, again, decent numbers, a good stay-at-home, quiet defenseman, a good number 4, number 5, 7 points in 68 games. Now 71, again with the Oklahoma City Blazers of the CHL, put up dynamite numbers again, 64 points in 64 games, and 6 points in 5 playoff contests. Now, he wrapped up his minor career over the next few seasons, 2 years with the Kingston Aces, in 72 and 73. Put up 60 points in 62 games total, and then a full wrap-up with the Napanee Comets of the OHA Senior League again. 17 points in 21 games, including 3 goals. So dynamite career. And again, not to say the shadow of Don Cherry, Dick was a very good defenseman. And actually, I know many players have mentioned the fact that Dick, with those Oklahoma City teams, especially in those Flyers teams, he was a role model and a leader both on and off the ice, because the experience of coming through the Barrie system, Barrie was a very good program, the Quebec Aces, the Springfield Indians, the hard roads of the AHL. But those years in Providence and years in Kingston and years in Oklahoma City really paid off for that 2 seasons with the Flyers. You need that good player. And, he was probably the most cerebral player at the time. Imagine you make the NHL on your second chance and you're still a teacher, you can fall back on the teaching when your career is done. So this is the Legend of Dick Cherry. It's again, this is a tribute to the Rhode Island Reds alumni group on Facebook. I'm going to be posting this on there, and this is for you guys. You've been a big supporter of the channel so far. We appreciate your efforts, and let's all raise a beer to Dick Cherry, because if you're a Flyer fan, he was part of that growth that led into the 2 Stanley Cups and the almost Stanley Cup in 1973 when he lost to Montreal in the semis. Anyway, that's a Legend of Dick Cherry. Thanks for listening. Bye.